So you said that there are different quality levels and different quality expectations for various levels of content for various tiers. So perhaps that leads us nicely to discuss the topic of quality in general in AI dubbing and how to evaluate it. So in human dubbing, we are aware of some criteria, like we want the sound to be of
Mm.
professional quality. We want the dubbing actor's performance to match certain quality expectations. We want the actors to pronounce things
Yeah.
correctly, to have the right duration of the utterance, so it matches what's happening on screen and so on. So we are aware of some quality criteria which are used in human dubbing. And
Yeah.
I'm wondering what are the quality evaluation criteria that are used in AI dubbing? Are they the same? Are they different? Are there some new criteria that you're using? Or, mm,
Yeah. So first of all, we do evaluate all the individual components for quality, and from that, the metrics are already quite established. Like there's word error rate for speech recognition. You can see how well the speaker diarization performs, and where the boundaries predicted correct. Also speaker labels, and so on. For machine translation, it already becomes a little bit more difficult, but also there are some metrics right now which don't just look at the surface form, comparing it with the reference translation, but they also use semantic representation. So we can encode the translation, the reference, the source, and it is okay, for example, then for the system to make the translation shorter. It will still have a good score if the semantics is similar to the reference translation. So this is in terms of automatic metrics, but of course, for the final output, you need some human assessment of several things. So first, how well everything is translated, understood. Second, is there any specific maybe errors which can be corrected later on in terms of terminology, pronunciation, as I said? And third, also in terms of emotion, voice quality, there's several criteria, several ways of human evaluation defined for.
Yeah, that's for us. It's I would say it's a little painful because human evaluation has certain disadvantages. It is it takes much more time, and you need you need a human. With the other measures, our computers, they run all the time. They never run idle. There's always something, new training with new parameters, and then automatic testing also. So this automatic testing makes sure we run stuff all the time. We test it all the time. And with text to speech in particular, whenever that is involved, unfortunately, we need human evaluation. And yeah, what can I say? That it's
or fortunately for humans, like for
no, no,
professionals,
no.
can do this.
No, what I mean is, normally the numbers fall out of the machine. It's more or less an automatic process, and here it is much more effort. That's the point. But we cannot avoid it, of course. It already starts with TTS, and when it gets more more intricate, like with evaluating how does it feel to listen to watch the video, it's even more time consuming and so. But yeah, for us, it would be good already to see which direction is the better one. You run 100 experiments, and then the system says, these three are good, or so. That would be good already. When we see what is the direction of improvement.
And do you always
But
have like a reference translation, like when you have an AI dubbing that you assess the quality of? Do you have like a human translation?
Well, that's a separate problem. How for
yeah,
dubbing, it's actually hard to create such test data where you would have these translations correctly aligned and so on. But yes, we try to have it. But again, even if we have a reference translation, you still need human evaluation because there's so much, even let's say in the automatic output, there's so much creativity already because of all this
yeah.
additional challenge additional problems that the AI is solving that you need really human evaluation to see.
Yeah. So one should not underestimate the art of testing or the art of evaluation. So in speech recognition, for example, you would say, I take a video clip of 3 minutes and then I run the speech recognizer and then I count the errors, right? But you need to have enough words to make to have some confidence in the figures, right? So what we do is we take something like 3 or 10 hours of audio. It's from different domains. It's different, it's maybe it's telephony, maybe it's high quality recordings from conversations. Maybe it's a video, it's news, it's a discussion, etc., etc. So it's from different domains. So you make sure that when you test the system, you don't optimize into a direction that neglects certain other ones. So testing typically it involves a lot of carefully chosen data, and of course you make sure the system has never been in touch with anything close to that data, right? I mean, you don't test it on news when the news of the previous day was in the training material. That you never do that. It's kind of yeah. So and as I said, this is for ASR. For MT, Evgeny just shed some light to it, and for text to speech, unfortunately, we don't have that possibility. We would love to test it on 200 hours of video and get some automatic benchmark, but we can't do that.